When you started before 1 month, you said, "Okay, I'm coming to Love Disc," but didn't like the spec now. To tell the truth, Holy is the daddy. Yeah, Disc is definitely different compared to what it's always been. Um, like the change in
Alright,
Legion
Thunder.
to switch
Big
it to be a,
bets.
a
How far are we
DPS
getting before
focused
someone
spec.
throws a fucking tantrum
Um,
and this raid vault
it's no
starts?
longer the absorb king that it was. It's more, you know. The way I like to describe Disc is it feels like
If that ain't the truest thing
it
I've
feels
ever
like
heard.
you're generating this like battery when you're attacking things and dotting everything up. So like you're generating this battery, and then when you put atonements on other people, it's like you're plugging them into that battery.
Dude, I'm
Uh,
playing a bot character.
or it's reverse on raids. Like you're plugging everybody in to this generator, and then you like turn it on real quick and kick up the juice and then heal everybody up. So it's just like
Oh,
it's
for
very
sure. Yeah,
different
what's that?
healing style, and it's fun. It's unique. But yeah, it's definitely different than it was in Lich
That's
King.
so nice because Fire Mages literally can just do that damage at a 15 level, like at that level. Like, yeah. Like for me, like I'm 208. I'm just like,
Oh, I
stepping into
just
it.
realized we have a DK
We
tank.
hear these tunes so fucking fast.
I'm gonna go ahead and turn off Discord for this, so I can focus on commentary. Oh my gosh. That was my trinket. Okay. I need to enter the key. I'm running a plus 17 Plaguefall. It's gone better, man. It's it, yeah. Yeah, I got in a car wreck, got in a front end head-on collision and totaled my car, and
Wait, really? You're lying.
yeah. No,
No, you did.
I did. Yeah. It's
Oh,
so
shit.
it's been quite the day, but it's been good. Was able to get off from school and go in and get checked out, and like health wise I'm fine. Car wise, my parents
Oh
have a
wait,
car that they were looking to get rid of, so it worked out.
did you get hit? That's what happened, or?
Yeah, I so me and another car, it was really slick this morning, and we just got into a head-on collision about 20 to 30 miles an hour.
Oh
What
my
kind of car
god.
did you have?
Toyota Corolla.
Did it have ABS?
Did it have what?
ABS?
No,
Anti-brake system?
I doubt it.
Anti-locking brake system.
No, it was a 2005, so I don't think I had it. It has rolling windows. Like
Oh,
I
man.
don't think it
Hell
has
yeah.
anything.
Oh, my car too, man.
My Jeep does, yeah.
No.
Next car you get, make sure it's got ABS in it. That shit, it doesn't stop.
See, I don't like that though. Like our van has it. I turn it off because sometimes like you can't make it up a hill. Like it kicks in and like it won't let your tires slip, and like you just get stuck.
Yeah, but on those slick things, you have so much control of your car. I mean, it saved my life when I was in my Mustang. And that I went to go make a hard left turn as the truck was coming. My tires spun out, and I hit
Yeah.
the brakes, and ABS kicked in, and I was able to control my car away from the truck.
Yeah,
That's
it's a good-
saved me
it's a good
when
point.
I had my Mustang. Yeah, like especially Mustangs too. Like,
Yeah, with stock tires,
yeah, oh god, it's terrible.
slip everywhere. You hydroplane literally everywhere.
And like literally, if it's raining really hard, I just won't drive. They're like, oh hey, so you
Yeah.
coming to work? I was like, I actually like if I drive, I might die. Like,
All right, so running a plus 17 Plaguefall as Holy with Flash Concentration Legendary. This is my talent setup. Sorry, we just kind of got rolling here, and I never got a chance to intro, so there we go. Trying something a little different, running with Divine Star for the extra damage. And it's felt
Yeah,
pretty
dude,
nice. It
fucking
does a lot of
crazy
damage.
Here, bro. You get PI 24/7.
That'd be freaking awesome, dude.
This is a half pug, half guild group. I've got two DPS friends. The tank and the warlock are pugs. So this is going to be a good moment to talk about healing Death Knight tanks. I'm going to go ahead and set focus on the Death Knight tank to talk about Death Strike.
He doesn't tank.
As long as he has 40% mana, or mana, the blue thing, spacing on the name, whatever his resource is. Man, my brain. I'll think of it after the key's done. As long as he has 40%, he's fine because he can Death Strike and heal up any damage that he recently took. So when he doesn't have that, that's when you need to watch out. So Death Knight is weird because, like, he could just spike down to 10% health, one huge hit, you know, and he's perfectly fine. He could also be fighting 3 random little mobs and be taking constant ticking damage and stuff like that and be completely screwed. So it's weird. You have to get used to it. So yeah, essentially, if he's taking a lot of damage and he's below 40% mana or death power, my brain, can't I think of what it's called? Then I need to go ahead and use a cooldown or something like that.
We're gonna be here forever, dude.
But yeah, expect the the health to be bouncing around a lot more often than you're used to. But realize that his life is in his own hands, and you're just there to kind of support him.
Alright, guys.
If he's geared, he'll be great. Blood is so strong when they have gear.
Sisters of
Touch her, watch out.
An ancient realm, U.S.
My bad.
Yo, Mender, dude, we haven't played in 3 days, dude. We got to get the 7 days going, or I'm gonna start like itching and scratching, dude. Like,
I know, we haven't gotten all of us together.
That's true.
That's the problem.
Okay.
Have you seen the mods?
Sorry, it's a little anecdotal, but
I have. I've
seen
seen
lots of people move from side to side. Yeah, I'll just have to watch the strat to know what you guys are talking
cool.
about for hungering.
The Wandering Horde, like, it'll do, like...
At 210 item level at the moment, healing plus 14. That's really good. Very nice.
I
Think
know.
you're okay, but you need some more gear for 15. I mean, if you're healing, you know, 14s at 210 item level, that's huge, dude.
I just have to install it, and then...
That's great.
Yo, let's take a look at this. Oh, you got some pumpers on it, bro. Not really, but... DH is 202. He's gonna die. He doesn't even have a socket, dude. He has a ring with no socket.
Plague Stomp. So on this boss, if you're not careful, you can tunnel on the health bars here, and then suddenly he casts Slime Wave, and you're screwed because you're out of position. So prioritize getting into more melee range than prioritize healing, because there's nothing really that's going to kill people outright during that section. So the more important thing is to get into position.
Oh,
Also,
dude,
as a priest, you have something that the rest of the healers don't, and that is you can
IRT. Look at him, dude.
you can grip somebody out of a bad position, so you can heal stupidity.
Hurt by Enter,
Beautiful.
dude.
You can heal positional mistakes. So far, this DK's felt really good to heal. He's been great. So I'm using my fake. Oh, rip.
I was telling
Oh, we could probably plop lust now, since we're behind. So that it times up. I'm using Fey Guardians on the Warlock because his, whatever it's called, his big cooldown, I don't remember what it's called. Something Collar. Dark Collar, maybe?
this was a terrible spot for this.
Is a 3-minute cooldown, so he'll benefit from multiple casts of my Fey Guardians.
Your call.
It's all good, it happens. So here I try to prioritize dispelling those grips because this pack doesn't really have a a whole lot of bad interactions, but there are a lot of packs that when somebody gets gripped, they're going to die to something if you're not careful. Like belch or something like that. I'm going to be PIing a PI on Tetra. I'm going to be PIing our Outlaw Rogue on Trash and our Warlock on Bosses.
Is that you, Mender?
Yeah. Reset and cooldown. Why not?
I've got my trinket on Tetra. I don't need to worry about his health.
Artificer
goes,
on
look at
normal
that.
is like just a free fight.
It really is. Like, you can outrun everything. Oh my god, dude, that roar almost fucked me. Like, I'm already fast as it is, right? Like...
I'm gonna go ahead and Symbol of Hope while I have a moment. Yeah, bro, currently 208 item level, healing plus 14s, you're happy that you say it's a huge deal. Yeah, dude, it is. That's great. That is really awesome. Plus, the nice thing is, like, if you're not, you know, trying to rush to KSM and you whatever, like, 14s are about all that you need for the vault. 14s and 15s give the same vault loot, so doing 14s is great. Oh, I'm gonna go ahead. Oh my goodness. Got a little messy there.
Watch the runners.
So I'm focusing on using Divine Star as much as possible. I'm going to fade here so that I don't accidentally pull when I'm moving positions. Oh, he's lightning fast with those E-reses. That was great.
Ew. Will trade for Skulker's Wing? Question mark. Anyone?
Good day, sir. Jot. So you're playing the dungeon which shall not be named. Oh yes, this dungeon. Yes, I am. So far it has gone fantastic. So maybe I'll say the name of this dungeon at the end,
I don't know, dude.
Engaged up there.
but not yet. I know
Hey,
Tetra
skip
and
on
Hank
the
don't want to
BOE,
say the name
dude.
of this dungeon because they just had a really rough one earlier. But our tank is crushing it. It's nice to have a good DK.
Oh, fuck, bro. Why did that hurt?
Okay, wholly locked, so I'm gonna use my trinket there. It's so nice to have a
Why
trinket.
did I just get marked, bro? Why am I
Look at
marked?
that healing. That
Fucking
was
torn
all
nipple
my
off my head, bro.
whatchamacallit trinket. My tuft. Really nice.
It's because you're a troublemaker.
Yeah, dude. I mean, yeah, you're right, but like, people don't have to identify me with an orange nipple, bro. Like, yeah, I might have stepped.
Keep
in
up
that
the
trap
videos,
and
dude.
gotten that guy,
Pollux,
like,
keep up the
really
videos, dude, and
early,
enjoy them greatly. Also play Holy Disc. That means a lot, Pollux. Thank
Yeah,
you so
dude, I
much.
do
I'm
what I
glad you
want,
appreciate
bro.
them.
Like,
I'm glad
KSM
you
too,
are
like-
watching.
Exactly.
Watching them.
AOTC,
I appreciate
we
it.
do whatever
Sorry,
the hell we want.
distracted.
Yeah, bro. Listen, dude. You
Appreciate
can
that,
only tell me
man.
what to do when you're like, cutting edge, and even then, like, at that point, you know, like, you don't have a life.
I'm also
so...
just started doing this for fun, but I'm glad
Yeah.
it's helping so many people.
This is don't you know how this game works, man?
Yeah, dude, come on, man. Listen, man, I don't make the rules. I just follow them.
Yeah,
Right?
exactly. Blame Ion, man. I love it.
Yeah.
I saw a meme earlier that it said
Yeah, we take those, you know? Like,
so and so. I'll use my name. Ragnar, how did you get top interrupts for the dungeon? It was Quaking, wasn't it? You interrupted yourself, didn't you, Ragnar? It's like I relate with that on a spiritual level.
somebody's actually
Quaking
logging
just
right now, bro. I'm joking.
screws me if I'm not careful. Oh, and I'm not running, so that is a big mistake. Big mistake. Don't run Sentry this week. Whoops. For a couple reasons. One, Shining Force is really nice to get people out of Sanguine. The second reason is Sentry is really bad because I use Sentry on cooldown. A lot of times I'm not paying attention to the Sanguine, and I stun it in the Sanguine, and it's a sad day. So don't do what I'm doing. Run Shining Force. Like, I forget to use Shining Force, if I'm honest. I forget a lot. But I would run Shining Force just so that I don't have Censure. The dungeon, which shall not be named, is the only key you got below 14 for a reason. Yeah, man.
Yeah, we got a hunter.
Oh, shoot.
Gotta do
Okay.
it, right? Like, they can keep them locked. Don't ask me to do it. Please don't.
Oh, I can't use my trinkets here.
You're a demon hunter. You're gonna get asked.
Yeah, I know, dude. Like,
Should be Rissy, right?
He can do it.
oh, okay, so we just...
Ah,
Take a think.
No, we can't.
Why? Whoop, wrong button.
Let me pop Apotheosis here for the extra damage, because we need to get this guy down.
Yo, fuck you, Travis.
Kicking everyone. What up?
They say
Yo, we're the only ones supposed to
that
get
plus
hit.
15 has a huge... Oh, you serious?
They
The
don't know actually
stupid
how we're gonna do
res.
it.
That day. They say that plus 15s have a huge difference from plus 14, so you're
Build
scared?
shade now.
I'd be scared.
DC shades. Yeah, those might work.
Don't be
Alright,
scared.
bro. Why do we get fucking... What, me?
15s are not too bad. Especially now, at this point, in the tier, like, everybody's pretty well overgeared for it, and, like, you'll be fine. Okay, this warlock must be waiting until he moves to pop his dark collar or whatever it's called. He's probably gonna pop it now, but I didn't want to wait this long for PI, so works out. I bet he can use it. Yeah, we do first, second, and fourth here. Dressing, thank you so much for the follow, dude. Welcome. How's your have you pushed any keys tonight? Or today. Oh! Or were you leveling with your... You guys were doing Castle Nathria, weren't you?
You don't tell him that, bro. He doesn't know.
Always hold CDs for the Plague Bomb? Yeah. You can tell I'm not a DPS player.
It'd be really cool if we healed that ripped soul. Team? Triangle, triangle, triangle.
Alright, we'll do PI here.
No way.
Best part of Mythic Plus is when you have a tank that tries to make up for deaths by chain pulling 24/7. Yeah, feels bad. Because if you have a lot of deaths, then chances are chain pulling is not going to help that. Because chain pulling might be the reason you have a bunch of deaths. Depends on what's going on with the group, though. Sometimes it can help you keep up, but you know, if you're failing at chain pulling before, then trying to ramp up the pace is probably not going to help things. Have not, hoping to at some point, though. Okay, maybe I'm thinking of somebody else.
He gets rest when there's literally like 3 people.
Are you? I thought you were friends with Grundle Nugs, and I think Grundle Nugs was doing some Castle Nathria earlier, so I figured you might be running with him.
Alive. Watch this. Wait. What? That asshole didn't die.
This thing running
Now, what did he learn?
Okay, I'm gonna use Guardian Spirit on the tank. Use my Trinket on Tetra. Boom, there's the tension. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and pop my... Oh boy, I don't have anything for him. Okay. Now I'm gonna Apotheosis. I wanted to get my Holy Words on cooldown there. I didn't want to waste Apotheosis with, you know, like 2 seconds left on both of my Holy Words. I don't have my Blood Elf racial here.
Does it have a socket?
Looks like somebody already popped it to get rid of the goop. The little oozes drop the green puddles, just like in that first big room. So if you can dispel them somehow, it cleans up the platform a little bit. Oh, that goop is bad. You can't see the quaking. Thanks. Jurassic, yeah, he and I got cutting edge last expansion. Nice, dude. Convinced him to level up a horde tune, so we cleared heroic on characters that hit 60 last weekend. That's crazy, man. Awesome. For me, it's holy this week. This week was bad. You got purged sometimes, and tanks can't even kite with 35 necrotics. Yeah, that last week was just miserable, especially if you're pugging. It's hard with tanks, you know. And then they blame the healing. Yeah, I had that happen too. Oh no! The stealthlings, man. Oh yeah. Okay, I'm not gonna let him battle res me. I'm gonna run because I've got Guardian Spirit on him. He should be fine. That might be the death of everybody.
They're bound, run away.
Oh, no, where are you going, dude? Where are you going?
We don't know. He hasn't done it.
Oh, the warlock didn't trust me, dude. It was good. It was definitely risky. Runic power. I remembered. It took the entire dungeon, but I remembered what the Death Knight's resource is called. I told you I'd get it by the end of the key. Wow. Rip. Took the entire key to remember runic power. Oh my gosh. So bad. Oh boy. Okay, gotta get these down.
Oh, that's right, my bad. So we're not gonna kill ads either, I guess. That's cool. Yeah.
Alright, I'm going to PI... I'm going to PI the warlock here. I can't... Because we need to get this down. It's awkward because we still have... Yeah, we still have had some ads up. So this is taking a long time. I'm lowish on mana.
Oh, so we're just... No, oh my god, I'm a beast, bro!
Okay, and I'm going to finish this with Divine Hymn. Probably a waste because I could have just not, but it's hard to use Divine Hymn in this fight, so I'm fine with coming into this fight with a little extra healing. Don't really need it on this fight because it gets kind of crazy.
I don't have anything for that.
Rescue Tetra here. I do have Apotheosis, so probably the first time we get Brood Assassins, which is right now, I'm going to go ahead and pop it. I'm going to go ahead and turn off Discord because a lot of what they're saying is not relevant. Got multiple groups going on in here. I guess he's got a inhibitor because I can't grip him. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and Guardian Spirit on the tank. Oh, the Tuft. Man, that's my first Shadow Ambush. Fade. And put a Divine Shield on myself. Powered Shield. A little bit of extra reduction. I'm going to go ahead and pop over here and do some Nova-ing. Help these guys out. And we'll go ahead and PI just to finish off here. Alright, very nice. Athena, hey Athena, these 17s and 18s are rough, gotta do everything perfect or we don't time. Yeah. I mean, that's always the case though, right? Blood DK so good, I'm a beast call out. That's a valid call out, yeah. Yeah, this DK's doing great. It's always awesome to see good DKs. Love it. Yeah, when you're in a group with a good DK or a good Paladin, it's like, alright, very nice. This can... See, it can do well. You also just kind of have to know how to heal them, because if you get too stressed out with their health bouncing around, then you're going to run yourself out of mana. Okay, we're gonna shroud. Ah, the shroud. That's funny. There's like 3 ways to skip that. That was funny. The shroud. There's like 3 ways to skip that. We had a lock portal. We could have just jumped because I think everybody knows how to do that. And then we shrouded too. But I mean, it works. You don't know how to do the jump, you just spam jump. Like, your feet should only touch the puddle once. That's it. No, there's nothing fancy. It's just if you run through it, then you're... I'm not sure. Prefer druids, mostly because you play one yourself. Prefer druid tanks? Is that what you're talking about? Yeah, I love healing druid tanks. They are so stupid tanky, especially now after the buff. Oh my gosh, dude. They did not need a buff for their survivability. They are great. But yeah, they're very nice. The only thing they lack is the ability to kite, and they lack the utility of some tanks. But as far as survivability goes, man, they are pretty awesome. Okay, I guess we'll just wait for the Sanguine to fall off. But yeah, I love healing bears. I feel like all of the tanks have benefits. There's not really some that I'm like, oh, I can't wait to... Alright. Oh, shoot. There's not really any that I'm like, I really don't want to heal this. DK is probably the one that's the closest in that category, but at this key level, when you start getting like 15s and higher, and if you're vetting through IO and stuff, I'm not worried about DKs. They're fine. But running lower keys with a DK, and if we're not paying attention to IO, yeah, for sure. I like healing Brewmasters. They feel really stable. Bears feel really good if they know what they're doing. Yeah. DHs are obviously good just because, well, part of it is the fact that everybody plays them, so you get a lot of practice with healing DH. I kind of want to save my, oh my gosh. Okay, I'm going to use my trinket there. I want to save my Divine Hymn for the stupid, whatchamacallits, the Plague Rain. Infectious Rain, that's the name of it. Nice, phased it before I even needed to do anything. Really have to fade for these guys, because if you put up dots and then the group hasn't attacked them yet, you are kind of in a little bit of trouble if you get meleeed. Luckily they nerfed the damage, so it's not the worst. We have 2 B-reses up, so as long as we play well, we should be fine. Also, the malignant spawn, if you stand right here, you're safe from... You can know where the tentacles are going to spawn, because if you're standing on the side of the thing, then you're good. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and Divine Hymn this. I should have time before I need to move. It's nice that they nerfed the cast on those, the delay between. So much easier now than it was on launch. Ooh, the Gorfiends! Gorfiends for the win. Okay, so here the anti-magic zone is nice. Nice. There's Infectious Rain. I'm going to go ahead and use a global now to cast Apotheosis. Nice. Smooth, guys. Alright. Yeah. Plus 17 Plaguefall with a DK tank.